Okay. All right, this is taking a little bit, but let's just make sure we're actually in there. Um, Am I live? Can we be live? Hello, hello. I think we're doing that. Just gotta check around first. Da da da. Hmm. 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 Okay. Stream here. Let's make sure that's get the right audio location. Okay. Let me tweak the volume a bit. Whoops. Okay. I think we are good to go. All right. Hi, everybody. So, my name is Hugh. You might also know me as 660 Feet. I stream every now and again. For a while, been very busy. But today, I would like to stream for all of you Planescape Torment, a very classic computer RPG. I have yet to beat it in full. I've tried my hand at it a couple times. I've always been interested in it. But I struggle a lot with computer RPGs for some reason. If it's not, turn-based, if it's more in this kind of character buildy or play heavy style, I mean, part of it's I just don't jive with it, partially. Part of it is that I think I'm not very good at that. I don't know. But we're going to try and beat this over however many streams it takes, I guess. And I will regale you all with what lore I know about Planescape. I shouldn't say that like I have an authority of any kind. I had to relearn just the other day that it was called Sigil and not Sigil, which what a classic little twist there. So, all right. So we are going to go. What if we do? So we want at least. I don't want any minuses. Oh, it's 9 really the lowest? Are you kidding me? That seems wrong. But I think we should do Dex intelligence, and charisma. We might do kind of a thief or a wizard. I don't know yet. Oh, I am playing the original graphics. Partially I prefer them, partially they run better. You may notice my...
Hey, Chief. You okay? You playing corpse or you putting the blinds on the dusties? I thought you were a deader for sure.
I love all this. Who are you? Who am I? How about you, Star? Who are you? I don't know. I can't remember. Can't remember your name? Well, next time you spend a night in this burg, go easy on the bub. My name's Mort. I'm trapped in here too. Trapped. Yes, you haven't had time to get your legs yet. Here's the chant. I've tried all the doors. This room is locked tighter than a chastity belt. Locked in where? What is this place? It's called the mortuary. It's a big black structure with all the architectural charm of a pregnant spider. Mortuary? What? Am I dead? Not from where I'm standing. You got scars aplenty, though. Looks like some burg painted you with a knife. All the more reason to give this place the laugh before whoever carved you up comes back to finish the job. Scars? How bad are they? Well, the carvings on your chest aren't too bad, but the ones on your back, more pauses. Say, looks like you got a whole tattoo gallery on your back, Chief. Spells out something. But what did they say? Looks like you come with directions. Mort clears his throat. Let's see, it starts with, I know you feel like you've been drinking a few kegs of Styx wash, but you need to center yourself. Among your possessions is a journal that will shed some light on the dark of the matter. Farad can fill you in with the rest of the chant, if he's not in the dead book already. Farad? Does it say anything else? Yeah, there's a bit more. Let's see, it goes on. Don't lose the journal, or we'll be up the sticks again. And whatever you do, do not tell anyone who you are, or what happens to you, or they'll put you on a quick pilgrimage to the crematorium. Do what I tell you. Read the journal, then find Farad. No wonder my back hurts. There's a damn novel written there. As for that journal I'm supposed to have with me, it was the one with me while I was lying here. No, you were stripped to the skins when you arrived here. Besides, looks like you got enough journal penned on your body. What about Farad? Do you know him? Nobody I know, but then again, I don't know many people. Still, some Burke's gotta know where to find Farad. Once we get out of here, that is. How do we get out of here? Well, all the doors are locked, so we'll need the key. Chances are one of the walking corpses in this room has it. Walking corpses? Yeah, the mortuary keepers use dead bodies as cheap labor. The corpses are dumb as stones, but they're harmless and won't attack you unless you attack first. Is there some other way? I don't want to kill them just for a key, so I should attack one of these corpses for the key. But let's be a nice neighbors. You think it's going to hurt their feelings? They're dead. But if you want a bright side of this, if you kill them, at least they'll have a rest before their keepers raise them up to work again. Well, alright. Take one of them down and get the key. Well, before you do that, arm yourself first. I think there's a scalpel on all the shelves around here. One last thing. These corpses are slow as molasses. Getting punched by one of them is like being kissed by a bad man. They start getting an edge on you. Remember, you can run, and they can't use it. And they can use it to keep some distance if you need to recover. Okay. Alright, thanks for the advice. Combat law. Yeah. I do think we should be a mage. I feel like that'll be fun. I want those. Slab was covered with dried blood and other remains. These barrels contain a murky liquid. It smells like a cross between vinegar and formaldehyde. Looks like someone is in the middle of dissecting this corpse. Hat. Alright, you found the scout. Get those corpses. Don't worry, I'll stay back and provide valuable tactical advice. Maybe you could help me, Mort. I will be helping you. Good advice is hard to come by, than help in attacking the corpse. Me? I'm a romantic, not a soldier. I just get in the way. Oh, well, that seems very cruel. I don't think this guy would say that. Time to introduce these corpses to a second death. Let's. Ooh. Okay, I gotta equip. Yes. Okay. Die quickly. Die quickly. So, you may notice that my streaming setup is a little worse than the last time it was, I don't know, 3 years ago. Okay, move your corpse, please.
Right.
Things have changed. I'm in a new place. This one's covered in blood completely. Got it. Oh, how grim. I've been in a new place for a while, so still working on getting a better computer setup for streaming. You know, nothing crazy really. I just don't have like the best options available to me right now. So we'll be sticking with this setup for a while. Hopefully, I can improve it a little, tweak it a little as need be. I haven't done a ton on this computer yet, so I'm still getting sort of used to it as things go. That quickly. Critical man. You can't do this to me. I'm the name. Okay. Hmm. This corpse looks like someone turned it inside out. The machine at the end of the table is peeled off the skin, forehead to give direct access to the skull. Yum, yum, yummy. Any other corpses in the room? Okay, no, that's it. How do I? Hmm. Ah, there we go. That's much better. Yeah, I forgot you can talk to them. Now I feel sort of guilty for not talking to the other ones. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal. Yeah, take that and then make sure I grab the. No, that's not. Whatever that is. Yay, more bandages. Um, okay, good. Little slime. Love the little slime. And this should be. Yes. No. Okay. Is this. Oh. So the Dustmen, to my recollection, are sort of the grave keepers of Sigil. It's gonna sound like I'm throwing up every time I say it. Some advice, Chief. Keep it quiet from here on. No need to put any more corpses in the dead book than necessary, especially the femmes. Plus, killing them might draw the caretakers here. Who are these caretakers? I think we might be explaining the dustmen now. They call themselves the dustmen. Can't miss them. They have an obsession with black and rigor mortis of the face. They're an adult bunch of ghoulish death worshippers. They believe everybody should die, sooner rather than later. You think the corpses you've seen are happier in the dead book than out of it? Uh, it is a little more complicated. Uh, I'm not sure if it was that way in second edition or not, but uh, second edition is where I remember most of the lore from. And Dustmen really care about like a kind of true death, because the whole thing with Planescape is that you're basically traveling the heavens and hells, the various afterlives that are possible in the Forgotten Realms. And the Dustmen are like, well, that's not really death then. I mean, we're just here again, and we can still die here, but we just come back on the proper plane, to punish or bless our lives. That's nothing. There must be something more than this. There must be an eternal rest. There must be maybe a different kind of afterlife beyond all this. And they seek that out. The corpses I've seen here. But where do they all come from? Death visits the plains every day, Chief. These shamblers are all that's left of the poor sods who sold their bodies to the caretakers after death. Oh, we already talked about that. Before you said something about making sure I didn't kill any female corpses. Why? Oh, because I'm a sick little pervert. My name is Morton. I'm a sick little pervert. What? Are you serious? Look, Chief, these dead chicks are the last chance for a couple of hardy bashers like us. We need to be chivalrous. No hacking them up for keys, no lopping their limbs off, things like that. Last chance? What are you talking about? Chief, they're dead. We're dead. See where I'm going? Eh? Eh? You can't be serious. Chief, we already got an opening line with these limpid ladies. We've all died at least once. We'll have something to talk about. They'll appreciate men with our kind of death experience. Didn't you say before that I'm not dead? Well, alright, you might not be dead, but I am. And for where I'm standing, I wouldn't mind sharing a coffin with some of these fine, sinewy cadavers I see here. Mort starts clacking his teeth as if in anticipation. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Alright, I'll try and remember that. Look, Chief, it's obviously still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got two bits of it. Of course, the caretakers would have to part with them first, and that's not likely. Alright, I'll try and remember that. Look, Chief, it's obviously still a little addled after your kiss with death, so I got two bits of advice for you. One, if you got questions, ask me, alright? If you have any questions, I'll ask you. Second, if you're half as forgetful as you seem to be, start writing stuff down. Whenever you come across something that might be important, supposed to have with me, I do that. Start a new one then, Chief. No loss. Plenty of parchment and ink around here to last you. Just keep track of your movements. If you ever start to get cloudy on things like who you are, who I am, use it to refresh your memory. Alright.
Updated my journal.
Oh, thank you, Nameless One. Let's see what's in there. Okay. Oh, beasts? My beasts? That's my little buddy. That's my. I keep him in my inventory. Isn't he just a looker? Back in this time was such a strange texture. I don't know why that seemed to be one of the things they had a hard time with. Sorry for pushing it around. So doing anything later? Very well then. See the way she was looking at me? Huh? You see that? The way she was following the curve of my occipital bone? Are you blind? She was scouting me out. It was shameless the way she wanted me. Wanted you to go away, maybe. She was obviously too distracted by me. I think you're imagining things. She's a zombie, a corpse, a dead person. Probably getting even registered to her senses. You and your imagination need some time away from each other. You? Yeah, right. Trust me. Shits beyond the grave don't care about all that physicality. I've got a body, and I'm all scarred and tough looking. They want guys with spirit. That's me, Chief. You? Corpses like you are as common as copper. I do enjoy their dynamic. One of the fun things I have here is that like they're not marked with tone indicators. Is that corny to say? Like, I would love to know if if we're being sarcastic here, or if we are meant to be seriously flirting with the corpses. Like, I think this is just a fun game that he and Mort are doing with each other, or at the very least, only Mort should be serious about it, and they should be kind of baiting each other. I think that's fun. Um, but if that's not the case, I'm sorry. Left side of this woman's face looks as if it was caved in with a club. Her flesh sags in bruised, swollen clumps over her ruined skull. The number 626 has been stitched onto the corpse's right cheek, just below the eye. Nasty wound you've got there. Blood stains resting on the remains. Cover the surface of the slab. It's much farther than most of the ice slabs. On a platform that allows it to be rotated. There might be a puzzle here, you guys. But I doubt it. This corpse is lumbering along a triangular path. Once it reaches one of the corners of the triangle, it pauses, then turns and staggers towards the next corner. It has 965 tattooed on the side of its skull as you approach. It halts and stares at you. Why are you looking at a triangle? Any other folks in this room? Oh, will it? Oh, it does just open. Well, that. Now I'm embarrassed. Hello, zombie worker. You notice the corpse carried a roll of bandages. Bandages look usable. But if I borrow those bandages. Sorry, buddy. Okay. Nothing of import. Let's go over here. That might be something. Oh, yes. Clean. Inventory. Let's take a little look. Is there a way to read this? And I guess we should save to make sure that we have 5 here. Yeah. Now continue exploring. I think when I first tried this, I did just massacre all these guys, largely for the experience point. Note has mingled with the ichor in the zombie's mouth. He tried to pull the paper out through the cross stitches, or tear the paper to shreds. Hacking up the corpse to get at it. Looks like it'll destroy the note. I need to find a delicate way to remove the stitches. Deftly slice the stitches, sealing the corpse's mouth. The jaw sags open. Carefully pull the note from the corpse's mouth. Despite the condition of the paper, the writing on it still appears legible. To read note, place it in your inventory, then right-click on them to bring up the information. Okay. Note from Corpse 12 is a foul-smelling note. Please, to whatever dustman reads this, I beg of you, I know of my legal obligation under the terms of the dead contract, but I'm prepared to offer more than my signing fee if you will cremate my body rather than raising it. I've arranged for this note to be left with my body upon my death. If you are reading this, please use this note as instructed and accept the result in exchange for my contracted duty. Let my contract number serve as the key. Looks like the corpse was too late to prevent the raising. You notice that beneath the writing is a diagram. Looks like directions for flipping the parchment into a string pattern. Okay, let's try using it. Raising. You notice beneath the right is a diagram. Looks like directions for flipping the parchment into a strange pattern. Okay, let's try using it. In the upper right, 2 marks in the lower right, 3 marks in the lower left. Okay, so first, fold the upper right, then fold the right, then fold the lower left, okay, unfold and start again. Okay, fold upper left, upper right, lower left. Hold on. Oh, maybe it's counting down. Maybe it's counting down. Okay. So lower left, lower right, upper left. Okay, no, that wasn't it. 1 mark on the upper right. No, that's. It should be so simple. It should be so simple. What am I doing wrong? What don't I get? Okay. Hmm. Maybe. Maybe. Hold on. 1, 2, 0, 1. 1, 2, 1. Okay. Upper right is a 1. And lower right is 2. Upper left is 0. Upper right is 1. Open the side of the pyramid. Small triangle-shaped earring catches the light and gleams brightly. Okay, what's the triangle earring do? Do I have to find out by equipping it? Triangle earring. Okay. Receive this small earring for fulfilling. Hmm. Oh. Can I ask more? Mort? Where are you, Mort?
What's up?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Where are you, my man? Okay. Yeah, come here. Yeah, guys.
I'm gone.
What's how on earth are you a fighter? What are you will you go fight with? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm being rude. Alright. Well, you only live as many times as you want. So I'll put it on. We can identify it later. Were you 1201? You were 1201, right? Yeah, it was great talking to you for a while. Okay. Let's go over to you. Jaws are missing some of the flesh and still off her skull. 1072, chiseled in the bone. I really like the writing in this game. It does tickle me. It's very dry. It's definitely of its time. Um, it's just, I love writing like this. It's very Discworld. Discworld. Yeah, well, that might be a little broad. Can we find more things? I'd love more things. Sorry we took so long on that puzzle. Oh, good, a guy. Okay, we will deal with you. Okay, good. More vinegar, formaldehyde. Awesome. Uh, Walking corpse, 1094, carved into its forehead. Its mouth has been sewn tightly shut. Chemicals reek of fresh formaldehyde. Sweat and pallid sunken features and lifeless milky eyes. It is clear this was once a handsome young man. So why do they keep giving them like these little uh, stylized hairs? See anything interesting? And why don't the girls get them? Can I be real? Why don't the girls get them? Or do they? Am I misremembering? Thanks for coming over to talk. Yeah. Ah, stealing. Come on. Give me things. I just want some things. Completely wrapped in bandages like a mummy. Alright. Cough, cough. It's gonna take thousands of years. Hello, doll. The scribe looks very old. His skin is wrinkled and has a slight trace of yellow like old parchment. Sharp gray eyes lie within an angular face, and a large white beard flows down the front of his robes like a waterfall. His breathing is ragged and irregular, but even his occasional coughing does not slow the scratching of his old man. Greetings. Whoa, Chief, what are you doing? I was going to speak to the scribe. I know something. Before Morgan finishes rant, the scribe begins coughing quietly. After a moment or two, the coughing spell dies down, and the scribe's breathing resumes its ragged wheeze. Before Morgan finishes, the scribe's gray eyes flicker to you. The weight of years hangs heavy upon my restless one. He places down his book. But I do not yet count deafness among my ailments. Restless one, do you know me? No, you I. There's a trace of bitterness in the scribe's voice as he speaks. I have never known you, restless one. No more than you have known yourself. He stopped for a moment. You have forgotten, have you not? Who are you? As always, the question, and the wrong question is always. He bows slightly, but the movement suddenly sends him into a bout of coughing. He pauses for a moment, catches his breath. I am dull. And perhaps you can answer some questions for me.
Updated my journal.
Very well. What do you wish to know? What is this place? In the mortuary, restless one. Again, you have come. This is the waiting room for those about to depart the shadow of this life. Tell me about the mortuary. This is where the dead are brought to be interred or cremated. It is our responsibility as dustmen to care for the dead, those who have left the shadow of life and walked the path to true death. Doll's voice drops in concern. Your wounds must have exacted a heavy toll if you do not recognize this place. It is almost your home. A shadow of life? Yes, a shadow, you see, restless one. This life, it is not real. Your life, my life, they are shadows flickering of what life once was. This life is where we end up after we die. And here we remain, trapped, caged until we can achieve the true death. True death? True death is non-existence, a state devoid of reason, of sensation, of passion. Dull coughs and gives a ragged breath, a state of purity. Sounds like oblivion. Why would anyone want that? Is it worse than remaining in this shadow of life once was? I think not. Shadow of life, and then let's ask why it's not real. Makes you think life isn't real? What makes you think this life is real? Look inside yourself. Do you not feel something lacking? Thal shakes his head. This is a purgatory. There is only sorrow here, misery, torment. Oh, like the gate. I get it, Doll. I understand. Planescape Torment. It was real. You're the narrator. Surely this must be the case. These are not the elements that make up life. They are part of the cage that traps us in the shadow. I do like the use of cage a lot here, because they often call the city the cage. I do wonder about that. I think your fatalism has gotten the better of you. Those elements are part of life, the whole of it. Passions carry weight. They anchor many to the shadow of life. As long as one clings to emotion, they will be continually reborn into this life, forever suffering, never knowing the purity of true death. Kill your passions. Strip yourself of the need for sensation. When you are truly cleansed, the cycle of rebirth will end and you achieve peace. Past the shells, bars, past the eternal boundary lies the peace that all souls seek. It's the eternal boundary. Okay, let's see. Just how? Oh, okay. We dealt with that. Alright. Anything else about the mortuary? Dustman. Good, we get the Dustman here. We Dustmen are a faction, a gathering of those of us that recognize the illusion of this life. We await the next life and help others on their journey. You guys will be dead. Why? Instead, there are souls who can never attain the true death. Death has forsaken them, and their names shall never be penned in the dead book. To awake from death, as you have done, suggests you are one of these souls. Your existence is unacceptable to our faction. Doesn't sound like it leaves me in a good position. You must understand, your existence is a blasphemy to them. Many of our faction would order you cremated, if they were aware of your affliction. You're a dustman, but you don't seem to be in favor of killing me. Why not? Because forcing our beliefs upon you is not just. You must give up this shadow of life on your own, and not because we forced you to. Dal looks about to break into another coughing jack, but he manages to hold it in with some effort. As long as I remain at my post, I will protect your right to search for your own truth. What is your post? I am a scribe, a cataloger of all the shells that come to the mortuary. As long as the stream of corpses flows again through the at my post. How is it that the dustmen do not recognize me?
Updated my journal.
I am the one that catalogs the shells that come to our halls, restless one. Only I see the faces of those that lie upon the slabs. The dark of your existence lies safe with me. Sigil. Sigil is our first indeed, restless one. Anything else? Wounds. Yes, the wounds that decorate your body. They look as if they would have sent a lesser man along the path of the true death, yet it seems as if many of them have healed already. Dahl coughs violently for a moment, then steadies himself. But those are only the surface wounds. What do you mean?
Updated my journal.
Speak of the wounds of your mind. You've forgotten much, have you not? Mayhap your true wounds run much deeper than the scars that decorate your surface. But that is something that only you would know for certain. Now, I do have more questions. We're going to be here for a minute. This is what computer RPGs is all about, baby. Dialogue trees. How did I get here? Dahl snorts in contempt as if he finds the memory repugnant. Your moldy chariot ferried you to the mortuary, restless one. You would think you were royalty based on the number of loyal subjects that lay stinking and festering upon the cart that carried you. Quit speaking in metaphors, old man.
Updated my journal.
Yes, your body was somewhere in the middle of the heap, sharing its fluids with the rest of the mountain of corpses. Your seneschal Farad was, as always, pleased to accept a few moldy coppers to dump the lot of you at the mortuary gate. Who is Farad? He is a collector of the dead. Dahl draws a ragged breath and continues. We have such people in our city that scavenge the bodies of those that have walked the path of true death and bring them to us so that they may be interred properly. If events persist as they have, we have a much greater chance of Farad finding you and bringing you to us again before you find whatever ooze puddle he wallows in this time. Nevertheless, I must find him. Slight warning creeps into Dahl's tone. Do not seek out Farad, restless one. I am certain that it will simply come full circle again, with you none the wiser, and Farad a few coppers richer. Accept death, restless one. No, perpetuate your cycle of misery. I have to find him.
Updated my journal.
Dahl is silent for a moment. When he finally speaks, he seems to do so reluctantly. I do not know under which gutterstone Farad layers at the moment, but I imagine that he can be found somewhere beyond the mortuary gates in the hive. Perhaps someone there will know where you can find him. Okay. Any other questions? Tell me how to get out of here. The front gate is the most obvious exit, but they will not let anyone other than the dustman pass. Dahl breaks into a ragged cough and continues. One of the guides by the front gate has a key to it, but it is unlikely he will open it for you unless you are extremely persuasive. Do you know?
Updated my journal.
I know scant little of you, restless one. I know little more of those that have journeyed with you and who now lie in our keeping. Dahl sighs. I ask that you no longer ask others to join with you, restless one. Where you walk, so walks misery. Let your burden be your own. You're here?
Updated my journal.
Do you not know the woman's corpse interred in the memorial hall below? I thought that she had traveled with you in the past. Am I mistaken? Where's her body? Northwest Memorial Hall on the floor below us. Check the biers there. Her name should be on one of the memorial plaques. Mayhap that will revive your memory. I don't know. I don't recall ever traveling with a woman. He simply stares at you in silence. Doubtless there are, but I know not their names, nor where they lie. One such as you has left a path many have walked, and few have survived. All dead come here. Some must have traveled with you once. Find a faulty reasoning. Are there any other... Some other questions. What do you do here? Oh, okay. You sound ill. I am close now to the true death, restless one. It will not be long before I pass beyond the eternal boundary and find the peace I have been seeking. I tire of this mortal sphere. Dog is a ragged side. The plains hold no more wonders for one such a side. Might be some way I can help you. I do not wish to live forever, nor live again, restless one. I could not bear it. As eternal weave, Dahl speaks. Know this. I do not envy you. To be reborn as you would be a curse that I could not bear. You must come to terms with it. At some point your path will return you here. It's the way of all things, flesh and bone. And perhaps we'll meet again. Nice talking with you. Yeah, let's... Can we talk with Mort at all? Yeah, let's... What's up, man? Yeah, I'm strutting.
Hey, what's eating you, Chief?
How do I use these bandages? Oh, you use them. Just don't think about that. We... You gonna follow me?
Huh? Good as done.
All right.
So we want to go to the northwest halls to see if there's a lady. See, I don't know if the dustman would thank us for killing them or not. A huge corpse is standing silently in the corner of the room facing the wall. Looks to have been a heavy-set man in his early years. Judging by the condition of his body, he died only recently. A freshly stitched number on his forehead, 1664. Serving as librarian for us, carrying a huge stack of books in his arms. Old mortuary ledgers. None of them are of any particular interest. As you search through the text, however, you notice a loose page folded between two of the books. You're suddenly struck with the feeling that someone tucked it there to hide it. The page doesn't look like it belongs with the ledgers. It looks like it belongs to a logbook. Tear is clean, as if with a knife, so you suspect the page was removed on purpose. Take a moment to read through the page. It's a list of dead bodies brought to the mortuary and logged in the receiving room. All the entries appear to be recent arrivals. Okay, we're going to take the page with us, and let's check something. We got the receiving room logbook. All shells entering the mortuary are to be delivered to the receiving room and logged with the scribe on duty before being embalmed or cremated. The records are to be checked to determine if the shell is one of the contracted, and if so, do not prepare the shell. Move the shell to one of the preparation rooms, contact the scribe on duty, and notify him that a contracted shell is to be raised. Be certain that a shell is thoroughly stripped of its possessions before being sent to the preparation rooms. The contracted workers are intended for simple manual labor and do not have the capacity to search and strip a shell. The faction is not responsible for any possessions lost or items stolen by collectors who have brought the shells to the mortuary. The shell's possessions are to be stored in the receiving room until an initiate can be sent to claim them. Please catalog all possessions in the logbook. Following this list is thousands of entries of bodies that have been sent to the receiving room. If you flip through the rest of the book, however, you notice the last page has been cut out. This ragged page looks like it was cut neatly out of a book. It is written in a tight, crabbed script. 16537. Fifth night. Drunk, chest wound, cause of death. Mauling, Abishai. Collector, pox, 3 commons paid, no possessions. 16538. Fifth night. Desiccated corpse, cause of death, indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Collector, a rod, 3 commons paid, stripped, knife marks evident from dissection. 16539. Scarred shell, cause of death, indeterminable. Scars do not appear to be cause of death. Shock trauma. Collector for rod. 3 commons paid. Possessions logged. Fist irons. Okay, so that's... Fist irons are 13 commons. Middle table. Receiving. 16540. Fifth night. Desiccated corpse number 2. Cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. Another for rod. 3 commons paid. Knife marks evident from dissection. The dissection was not thorough. Copper earring found lodged in abdomen. Earring has been locked in southeast preparation room. Have an initiate from the third circle examined it. It has strange markings like those of a contracted worker number 79. 16541. Skeleton, cause of death indeterminable. Age of shell prevents identification. 3 commons paid. No possessions. Stripped. Knife marks evident from dissection. As with previous entries, these shells for out of brought also show signs of having been prepared. I have asked that initiate Emmerich launch an investigation in the matter. Furthermore, entry 16542 is one of Farad's gang. I have seen the individual before. I would ask Emmerich to pay heed to how he died. Fifth night, tiefling, male, cause of death, slash marks, discoloration of wounds are consistent with grave rot. Claws, collector for rod, 3 commons paid, no possessions, stripped, knife marks evident from dissection. Okay, but that one's not from 79. So we need to find 79. Thanks, man. Okay, bye. Proficiency fists, don't ask. Truly nauseating. Someone split open this man's chest and has yet to remove the internal organs. Yep. Okay. Anything in here? Nope. Nothing in here. Bandages. Key. Anything in here? Nope. 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 Okay. Let's go talk with these zombies. .506. Stitches encircle the corpse, running from its arms across its chest, up its neck, and into the damp mass of white hair. You notice someone has jammed a needle into the corpse's forehead. The needle is attached to a thread, stitching up the side of the skull. Cut the stitches with your scalpel. Cloth the needle and thread. Slice the thread neatly. So you do the skin covering the forehead peels back to reveal the corpse's trunk-like skull. The number 78 has been chiseled. Now 79. Corpse is wobbling unsteadily back and forth, trying to keep its balance. It's been snapped from the torso to the fall and doesn't appear to have been touched by the tumor rot that spread through the rest of the body. Oh yeah, baby. This arm snapped clean off corpse 985. Oh, I should have just pushed him, poor guy. 2-4 crushing. 1-6 crushing. 1-3 piercing. Alright. And you. 2-5-7. Eyeballs themselves slightly askew. One faces to the left and the other to the right. Taking several blows to the head. Don't you get dizzy? Let's go talk to you. What's your deal, man? She seems intent on dissecting the corpse in front of her. The woman does not respond. Her fingers are talons. They are darting in and out of the corpse's chest cavity like knives removing organs. What's wrong with your hands? Her eyes are a rotting yellow, with small orange dots for pupils. She sees you. Her expression changes from surprise to irritation, and she frowns at you. She doesn't seem to have heard you. She leans forward, squinting, as if she can't quite make you out. Whatever is wrong with her, her eyes must make her terribly nearsighted. You, she clacks her talon fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Iveen. Go, go, go.
Updated my
Talon fingers together, then makes a strange motion with her hands. Find thread and embalming juice. Bring here to Iveen. Go, go, go.
updated my journal.
Okay. Oh, can we... No. Where am I going to get embalming juice? Next one? Oh, we should bring
What?
Mortal.
Sure, why not?
Done.
I should look up the voice cast for this. Yeah, okay. You, tell me what's going on. What do you got? 821. Still no 79. What? You're not a zombie. Who are you?
Updated my journal.
Zombie's trying to respond behind stitched lips. He has a particular half-frightened, half-angry expression. Who you? What you want? I'm looking for a way out of here. What you do here? You spy on Dusty's? I'm not a spy. Why should I help you? Help each other out. What do you want in return? I need you to get a key for me. One iron key to Embalmer's room. Alright, where's the key? Dusty chick has it. She has yellow eyes. And makes a motion in his hands that reminds you of a pair of cutting shears.
Updated my journal.
If you're caught, don't say nothing about me. Let me gut you in your sleep. I'll get your damn key, but you best watch your threats, you hear me? It's such a big dungeon. Missed you. I wish you'd follow along with me. Ooh, whoops. Tapped out of there. And we're back. Okay. Alright, I mean, hey.
Updated my journal.
Uh-oh. You're standing in front of a freshly slain corpse, rigor mortis making a mockery of its smile. The number 42 has been stitched onto its scalp. The zombie is lying on a slab, and you have just finished stitching up its chest. You've placed something inside, something that may prove useful if you come this way again. Keep these things safe and wait for my return. The memory of your voice is an echo, strange and hollow to your ears. You cross your arms in front of your chest, and to your surprise, the corpse does too. After a moment, its hands fall back to its sides, and as it does, the vision fades, until you watch Nivene's hands make the stitching motion once more. Her hand darts into a rope and emerges a key hanging from a wickedly sharp index finger. She flicks it into your hand. Bring back when done.
Updated my journal.
Its breathing is so subdued you can barely see it. It might be a cameo. I don't know. I don't remember doing this quest the last time I did this. I think I just ran straight through. Someone has inserted a tube into the corpse's leg to distract to a strange clicking machine. Aha! Yes, I would like it. Riddled tubes. A yellow liquid is cycling through the tubes into a strange machine. The machine is making clicking noises. More embalming fluid? Thank you. Yum, yum, yum. I'm gonna sell this for lots of money. Oh, it's like 2 copper. On this table's still fresh. One more I missed. Nope, nothing there. Bloody cloth covers the remains of this corpse. The stench rising from the body is almost unbearable. Is that the embalmer's room? Guess not. Okay. Hey. Is that embalming room key? Actually, let's ask questions first. Do you want to know someone named Fraud? Zombie frowns briefly and thought. Me here, he live in hive somewhere, not nowhere. Dusty's very mad. They not like Fraud. Hive. Dusty's very mad. They not like Fraud. Hive. Slums outside this place. Why not the dustman like Fraud?
Updated my journal.
He's a collector. Brings debtors to mortuary. Sells them to dustmen. Brings lots of dealers. Dusty's not know where he gets a lot of debtors. Dusty's not know where he gets debtors. Think he's putting books in the dead book. What? He's saying this Rodberg has been selling a lot of debtors, corpses, to the dustmen. That's what collectors do. They gather dead bodies and sell them to dustmen. Sounds like this Rod's been selling so many debtors, the Dusties think he's been putting hivers in the dead book before their hours up. This Rod sounded like a saint. Something else I want to know. Mr. Journal, have you seen it? Dunno. Some bug peel you? He wants to know if somebody robbed you. Probably what happened. Can you tell me anything about Doll? Scrod. Old. Yellow. How'd you get to look like that? Me good at disguise. Me also got scars. Me with lots of embalming fluid. Me make good zombie. Zombie goes through stitched lips and taps his head. Dusty stupid. Yeah, they're the stupid ones, alright. Sarcasm is evidently lost on the zombie who nods. Stupid Dusties. You make good zombie. Doesn't that hurt? Looks at your scars. I ask you the same question. Me? Not that much. Claps his chest. Me tough. You disguise me as a zombie. Looks you up and down. Uh-huh. May need jar of embalming fluid. Need some needle and thread. Uh, think about it. I had some other questions. Yeah, you know what? Questions for you. Can you disguise me as a zombie? Because I suspect. There you go. Try to hold still. Can't believe you're going through this. How barmy are you? Pretty barmy, I suppose. It's a lot of like Cockney-ish slang. Zombie liberally applies the embalming fluid to your body and stitches up several of your scars. Working from your feet upward, he stitches up your scars and finishes off the disguise with stitches. Thanks. Can you make the stitches on his lips anything? So, well, Zombie holds up his hands. Careful. Doc pulls stitches out, ruined his scars. Zombie no talk. You got to talk slow, careful.
Updated my journal.
Okay. And here's the
Updated my journal.
Foof. Portals. What portals? I'm gonna do this till we get up in the mortuary. Everybody else can hate me. Portals. Portals everywhere. Can you show me one of these portals? You need a finger bone shape of crook. When you have key, go to arch, jump to secret crypt, and can escape from here. Secret escape ramp. You can rest there.
Updated my journal.
Must be one around somewhere. Look at storage rooms on upper floor. Maybe there. Do I still have the needle? Uh oh. Uh oh. Fuck. Oh, I wasn't even thinking. Oh, goddamn! I should have saved. Ah, can I get the needle again? Well, I guess it was a good source of experience, if nothing else. God, stupid. I'm so stupid. Is there any other way to get a needle and thread? I don't. I don't think there is. If I do, I might have to come back here later. Ah, and I'm. Damn it. Okay, we've been streaming for about an hour. Um, I hate to say it. I'm gonna. I'm gonna come back to this again at a later date. We'll cap the stream here. Um, it's been very nice playing with you all. And next time, maybe I can not fuck up so bad. Whoops! I lost my disguise. I don't have a needle. And I have no goddamn idea where to go. But there's a secret escape route somewhere around here. I gotta find a finger to do it. Ugh, okay. All right. Good night, everybody.